Hey, what's up? It is Christmas Eve, and I have on this Christmas sweater, which I'll tell you about in a second. It's a gorilla. I get the little bells on it. Just a real quick update and a couple of thoughts. One, I finished up the stem cell harvesting this week, and it was on Wednesday. It's a little more difficult than I'd anticipated, but nonetheless, thankful that we were able to get, we got 8.2 million stem cells, and so that's enough. And so I didn't have to go back Thursday, so I was thankful for that. And so anyway, really just other than being tired and a lot of things went well. And one thing is the nurses and doctors have been unbelievable. My nurse this week was Farah, and she's from here in Forney actually. And the doctor on call was Dr. Escobar, and she came around and was amazing. One day when I was asleep, because while I was giving my stem cells, I was just go to sleep. It was crazy. But I woke up to her talking to Donna, and Donna and her had a great conversation. That was really good for Donna, and then just really informative and super encouraging. So as I said all along, the doctors and nurses have been, and Donna and I both talked about this, have just been amazing. So there's a lot in my head, and so I'm going to be making videos for the next, I'm really going to jump on it. I've been talking about it, but this story, I joined a multiple myeloma group on Facebook, and it was one of the best things I've done. I just put up, hey, here's where I'm headed, here's what I got in front of me, and over 200 people connected with me on it, and so many great comments and encouragement. But one of the guys was a guy named Mark, and he had on a Christmas sweater. A year ago, he did his stem cell harvesting and transplant. And a year later, he's, moving forward. And one of the things he said in that, I refuse to let multiple myeloma take the spirit of Christmas. And so I'm going to make some more videos to talk about this. But that was something that on Wednesday night, after I got done with the harvesting, it was like, okay, that section was done. And then I just had all these crazy feelings and thoughts that you'll hear more about in the next few days. But it really encouraged me, and I thought, you know what, that's what I want to do. And as I thought about that, I was reminded of a book that I was given by a friend named Jackson Murtha. And I want you to pray for his wife and son specifically, his son specifically. His name is Jackson. Greg had colon cancer, very aggressive, and went through a very difficult time. But I got to talk to him during that time, and I look back on that conversation, and he said so many things that were so pertinent to just life, and to hear him what he was going through and how he was looking at it and how he's facing it. It was just incredible. And now I've pulled this book back out because he sent me a copy of it, and before he passed away, and he just was challenging, and the book is amazing. It's called Out of the Blue. I really would encourage you to get it. But recently Jackson was in an accident, who is his son, and is fighting for his life now. And so just would ask you guys to pray for him and for Tracy, his mom, and Greg's wife, and that God wouldn't intervene, and because this is what they're facing at Christmas. And as I've said over and over again, the one thing that I have learned, and I'm recognizing through all this, is what Greg was trying to tell me when we talked those several times before he passed away, and as he did with so many other people. But it's how valuable life is, how precious the moments are, truly, and how fragile it is, and to lean better into people's lives. And so that's my goal on the other side of this. And so in the next few days, you'll hear me, in weeks, you'll hear me talk more about this. And I made me a list, so hold me accountable for it. But I know that God is faithful through this, and I know that there are opportunities ahead for us beyond this, and believing for that. And so as we move forward, I just want to, thank you guys for praying for us, and ask you to pray for the people that I told you about, like Pam and Jean and Rick and Cole and Colton and Cindy and Rita, and just so many people that are struggling, as well as Jackson and their family, and just that Christmas is about family and love and celebration and church, but most of all it's about who Jesus is. And, my dogs are interrupting my videos, but I'm about done. Anyway, love you guys, and we're trying to live it right and move forward. So next week, I'll get with you and tell you what's ahead. But just enjoy the season and enjoy the moments that we have right now, because they're precious, and you don't get them back. And then life can, as this book is called Out of the Blue, and it's just how his life was interrupted, and all that God did, and through him and in him, and I needed this yesterday, and I'm thankful for it, and I'm thankful for you. So Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.